Before we start to study about a determiner and an adjective, we will review a to-infinitive that has a trait of a noun. We've studied about the way that the speaker describes a future experience, condition, or action that the speaker considers that the subject is heading to at the present. So the speaker states this clause into a way that the subject is going, the subject is actualizing the action indicated by the intransitive verb go. At a point in time, there is a destination that the subject is heading to. The destination is introduced to the listeners in a way as an object of the preposition to. The speaker can reveal that the subject is heading to the destination that can be specified into a point in time and a place, because the point in time and the place are the premise that an experience, a condition, or an action indicated by the root infinitive indicate. So the speaker states the clause with the phrase of the be verb. Be, the present participle going, the preposition to, and the root infinitive to indicate a future experience, condition, or action that the subject is heading to. Before we start to study about a determiner and an adjective, we will study about the application of the preposition to and the root infinitive as a phrase of the preposition to that is applied as an indication. There is a clause that the phrase of the preposition to and the root infinitive drink that has the same form as the transitive verb drink. The root infinitive drink is applied as an object of the preposition to. The phrase of the preposition to with the root infinitive drink indicate an object of the transitive verb have. I have to drink a huge amount of water. The speaker as the subject is described by the transitive verb have. And the object of the transitive verb have is indicated by the phrase of the to-infinitive, to drink. And the object of the root infinitive drink
a huge amount of water.
As a purpose, we can understand this clause conveys the intent of the speaker as the subject who has a purpose to actualize an action indicated by the root infinitive drink to indicate an action as a purpose. This clause is interpreted into a way that the speaker is in the obligation to actualize the action indicated by the root infinitive drink. The interpretation of this clause in the literal way can be understood in a way that the speaker as a subject has a purpose, and the listeners who hear this clause understand that the speaker as the subject has the purpose to actualize an action indicated by the to-infinitive, and the purpose is set as an orientation of the present condition of the speaker as the subject.
As soon as we state the clause about a purpose, the one may set our direction of life into the way that we actualize the purpose.
So you can understand that the purpose is more than just a statement. The purpose is meant to be actualized
from
the actual practice. So we can understand that this clause can be understood
to deliver the intent of the speaker
as an obligation that the speaker as the subject has. We can understand that the speaker as the subject at the present is heading to a point in time and a place as a premise to actualize the action indicated by the root infinitive drink, that is the object of the preposition to. The action indicated by the to-infinitive to drink is the object of the condition indicated by the definition of the transitive verb have. The preposition to mediates the relationship between a subject and an object that is proposed by the subject, who is the speaker. The object to drink of the transitive verb have indicates an action that the speaker as the subject intend to actualize in the future as a destination. The fact that the subject has a purpose is that the subject tries to cause the proposed action to actualize in the future. So this clause conveys the intention of the speaker to signify what the obligation of the subject is at the present. There is the other clause that the to-infinitive is applied as an object of the transitive verb used. That reveals that this clause is stated in the past tense. I used to bake cookies. The listeners can understand that the speaker actualized a condition described by the transitive verb used, we can understand that the speaker does not actualize the condition described by the transitive verb used at the present anymore. So we can understand that the speaker completed the condition described by the transitive verb used in the past, and the speaker as the subject had a purpose of actualizing the condition described by the transitive verb used into the action indicated by the root infinitive bake. The listeners can understand that the speaker as the subject used up all the purposeful mind to actualize the action indicated by the root infinitive bake in the past. So the speaker as the subject cannot actualize the definition of the transitive verb use to actualize the action indicated by the root infinitive bake at the present. So we can understand that this clause conveys the habitual condition of the speaker as the subject in the past. The to-infinitive to bake, to indicate an action, is the object of the transitive verb used. The transitive verb used describes the condition finished it by the speaker as the subject in the past. The speaker describes the condition with the transitive verb used stated in the past simple tense. That the speaker finished it, the intention to make the action indicated by the to-infinitive to bake in the past. So the clause conveys the intention that the speaker does not intend to make the action actualize in the past anymore.